a while back I made a video unboxing these booties. Well, they were booties until I crashed them in Canada. You can see the full extent of the damage right there. Is the camera going to focus on it? Yeah. That was, yeah, for those of you that love your cycling stuff, like, don't look at that. I mean, look at even the boa dial was, like, all the boas were completely anyway, there's the other one, just as bad in all the places. So anyway, luckily I was sent a brand new pair by Kondo. Thank you, Kondo, for sending them. This was a while back, and obviously because of the time in the season when I was sent these, there was no point me using them. I will be using them at some point because I love these shoes. So a while back I made the video unboxing these things. Now I'll take a moment because I know a lot of you will be attracted to this video because of these shoes. So if you're new here, I encourage you to really subscribe, because this might be one of the best moves you've made ahead of 2019. I'm telling you. On to the shoes. I have got here a pair of 42s, so 42 European size, size 8 UK, size 9 US. They're pretty accurate in terms of sizing. I've never had any problems with the size in terms of, like, I've ridden Specialized shoes, I've ridden Shimano shoes, I've ridden Lake shoes, I've ridden Mavic shoes. They're all pretty much the same size. So my review of the FiZik Infinito R1s. First off, I love the design. Just because it's so sleek, the finish makes them very easy to clean. We can't really compare them to these because of the scuffs and whatnot, but like this inside part, which usually gets kind of all the crap from the wheel, it's pretty clean. At least I've been able to keep them pretty clean with a little bit of white spirit and just rubbing it on gently. There's no real kind of, I've not been going at it like that, and I've just been making sure my upkeep has been very regular with these things, and of course not wearing them in the rain has helped, which is why I've got like these, the winter boots, and I've got a black pair of the old, I'm not sure what they're called, the black pair, but anyway, the fit is really good. I've not had the same problems I had with the previous year's model, where like the tongue, because it was a little bit more chunky and it was made of rubber, it was like digging in to like this part of my foot. So they solved that by kind of making that very thin, and that's good. The boa dials I've never had any problems with. They've been like pretty, I mean obviously these are brand new, but they've been pretty solid. Like they've never kind of given way under anything whatsoever. What I love, I would say the only issue with them is, and I only discovered it when I broke these because I tried to replace the boa dials, is that it's extremely fiddly. We've actually rewired this one wrong, and we've rewired this one correct, so you can probably see the difference between the two of them. They are a little bit fiddly to rewire, but like I suppose every boa dial is going to be like that. What else? The insole that comes with it, I can get it out too. The insole that comes with it has a pretty moderate arch support, as you can probably see there. It does the job. It's a funky design. I'm not sure whether they do different colours and whether or not like the different colour means different heights. I know Specialized did that. No problems in terms of the way they hug the foot. I don't know. I mean, how can I even say like my foot's narrow? I have no idea. I've got a very high arch. And these fit me very well. The system here, which is very clever, the dynamic arch support, it gets tight when you do up the boa dial, so that's a really good way of kind of helping people with high arches get that foot to kind of come around and hug properly. Yeah, aside from that, like, I mean, there's not really any other issues. Well, I mean, there are very little issues actually from what I've tried to find in these 12 months that I've used them. Like the carbon sole, brilliant, no flex. They feel, you know, very strong. I know, like, a lot of guys have issues with, so like when you have a cycling team, like a lot of people try to wear sponsored stuff. Like if you're sponsored by FiZik, you're going to try and wear FiZik shoes. If you're sponsored by Mavic, you're going to try and wear Mavic shoes. There have been some shoe suppliers that we've had sponsoring the team the last few years that, like, not a lot of riders got on with, and only like a few riders have actually been wearing the sponsored shoes. However, with FiZik, like, quite a few of us are wearing them. Yeah, I mean, that's it. Ventilation wise, I've ridden these in like the Tour of Portugal. I've not had hot feet with them. My feet don't swell in them. So yeah, I guess that's it. That's my honest opinion on these shoes. It was not a sponsored review and not a sponsored trial, so I've not been wearing these for the last 12 months and been told to, like, hey, review these things and like put it on YouTube. It is all my own thoughts, my own opinions. If I didn't like this, I would say I'm still probably a bigger fan of Specialized than I am of FiZik. I'm just riding on what I like at the minute. I know I like FiZik, so we're sticking with FiZik at the time being. That's it. If you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up. I appreciate it. And share it with anybody who wants to buy new shoes for Christmas. I'll see you in the next one.